You know, MotorTrend is not completely unbiased. We 100% have an agenda. The name is MotorTrend. It's not pedestrian trend. It's not scooter trend. We love cars. We want all cars to be great. The greatest cars we're going to give our of the year awards to. MotorTrend's of the Year programs, we believe, is the longest running, most significant, preeminent award in the automotive industry.
It's where we gather all of our staff members and we test every single new car or significantly updated new car. And we just take almost 2 weeks out of the whole staff to get this done.
And we drive them all, we photograph them all, we video them all, we put each vehicle through its paces so we can figure out which is the best new car for next year.
I would 100% put our award on the same pedestal as in the entertainment world, the Oscars, or in the music world, the Grammys. We've been doing it since 1949, basically the founding year of MotorTrend. All of these vehicles are in their launch year and they are being compared against our awards criteria. That is value, safety, efficiency, engineering excellence, advancement in design, and then one we call performance of intended function. It's not just that one's better than the other, it's how well do they stack up against the award criteria. Dear Reddit commenters, please read the opening paragraph around all the content related to car, truck, SUV, performance vehicle of the year, and understand that the vehicles are not being compared against each other, but against our award criteria. It's very simple.
This year, I'm looking to go back to a more normal way of the year.
It'd just be good to drive. You really don't get any sense of what a vehicle is like until you actually get inside of it and drive it around. And so I'm looking forward to driving 12 hours a day and submitting notes and chatting with my colleagues and figuring out, what's our of the year winners.
Let's talk about how much I spend at Costco every year.
Yeah, no, it's gone.
And how I love Honda's Proving Ground because it has an on-site ice machine. When gathering 20, 25 people in the desert, everyone has their own taste. We have one employee who loves Diet Coke, and yet most employees who won't drink any soda. Historically and traditionally, MotorTrend has always had a tub of red vines on site at all our other years. Red vines can kind of calm the mind and soothe the soul, rot the teeth too, but as long as you wash it down with your favorite soda or non-soda, it's fine.
We spend an extraordinary amount of time planning each year. We believe in the process. It is backed by decades of experience, and it's very, very thorough.
We gather all of the cars at the Proving Grounds, where we go all these different tests, right? The handling track, the oval, the special surfaces area, and for SUV, we do also the off-road part. And after that, we narrow down the choice of vehicles to about 7 or 9, which are a group of finalists. And then we drive that group of finalists on public roads on this 27-mile loop that goes through different parts of the Tehachapi up in the mountains. It also goes through some railroad tracks and the freeway and city streets and all of that to simulate what it would be like in the real world. We can talk about the margaritas. I'm known for my margaritas across the automotive industry.
You mean the margaritas that I invented?
What?
The number of vehicles that get invited each year varies based on what new product is available. And also some manufacturers choose not to participate. Sometimes the vehicle isn't ready to be given to the motoring press. In years past, we've had anywhere upwards of 50 new vehicles in some of the programs, but sometimes it can be as small as 20 some odd vehicles. We'll also go to Costco to buy lots of racks because when you take that many cars to the desert, you need to keep them clean all the time. One of the unsung heroes about all of MotorTrend's of the Year programs is the California Car Duster. It's essentially like a red mop looking handled device that takes dust off your vehicle. And I've noticed that there's a lot of knockoff generic ones. Stay away from those. If it doesn't say California Car Duster, it's not the real thing.
And then we're doing something that we've never done before, which is Performance Vehicle of the Year. So that should be super exciting. So Performance Vehicle of the Year will be a new type of award that we give this year. And that is taking place of what we used to do with Best Driver's Car. But we are putting a similar criteria to our Of the Year's awards. We're putting it in Performance Vehicle of the Year.
We basically morphed Best Driver's Car into Performance Vehicle of the Year to capture some of that sentiment and to really sort of start now and look towards the future and make sure we're calling out really great drivers' cars, really great performance vehicles of all kinds that give you that satisfaction, that emotional feeling, that thrill of driving. It's not to take away from any of the other awards, it's really kind of just layers on, and it helps actually address the shortcomings of our other programs, which is sometimes the performance variant, sometimes the high performance vehicle just isn't available that year, and it never gets evaluated. It can be a lot of fun. I know the staff is super pumped. How could you not want to be involved when you're talking about very cool performance cars? You're going to notice some key differences if you followed Best Driver's Car. We've eliminated some aspects of it. We've kept it on approving grounds. It's also a much bigger field. BDC, we would do maybe 12, 13 vehicles. This one, we're going to get into the 30s, I think, and you're going to see vehicles from every price point available. There's no cap on how much the vehicles can cost. It only depends whether the manufacturer wants to send it or not.
I would say that right now, it's the biggest thing that we do. And the MotorTrend of the Year program is what we are known for, and it is such a privilege to be working for a team like this.
We have put decades worth of experience into it. It is something really only we can do, and I look forward to presenting you the results.